Welcome to Life of Hair. My name is James Atkinson, and in this episode we are going to do a fantastic commercial look, the Pixie Cut, an absolute all-time classic. But sometimes I feel that lots of stylists struggle with short hair. So I'm going to show you a really foolproof way of doing the Pixie Cut, and I hope you really enjoy it. And if you do, you know what to do. Share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the other end of this video.
The pre-section for this shape is very simple. We're simply going to create a fin shape by taking a section that runs through the parietal ridge down to the centre of the occipital bone. The parietal ridge is the bone that curves away just above the ear. Take the section, neatly clip it out the way and check it for balance, making sure that the fin runs through the same part of the head on both sides and the point is in the centre of the occipital bone at the back. The first section that you cut on any haircut is the most important. I take my first section above the ear because I use the ear as the reference for the whole haircut. My dad always said, measure twice and cut once, and I still do to this day. Once we've cut that section, we're then going to create ourselves another guide by taking a slither section that runs all the way around the bottom of the fin shape. This means when we come to cut the rest of the hair, we will always have two guidelines. One from the top and one from the original guide that we just cut in above the ear. Each section is pulled out horizontally from the head, 90 degrees parallel to the floor. So once I go back to my first section that I cut just above the ear, I work from just above the ear to the front hairline. And then I work my way using that guide that I created in the top of the fin section and the first section that I cut. I work my way around the head from right to left, pulling the hair straight out from the head and cutting a square line that follows the head shape. Because of the slither guide that we created, it is so easy, it's almost foolproof. Now we cross-check our work to make sure that there's no unwanted over direction or finger marks. The top has had a simple square layer cut on it, nothing fancy, just put all the hair up 90 degrees from the head and cut a square line. So this is look number one. We're simply going to texturize using a channel cutting technique, and here we have a very soft, contemporary, modern pixie cut. A look worn by so many of my clients. But we're going to spice things up a little bit. The first thing we're going to do is take the fringe area. Using a deep point cutting technique, we're going to remove weight and length. The next technique we're going to use is channel cutting again. Now I realise channel cutting does look very scary in the beginning, but this is a technique that I couldn't live without. I absolutely love it, and it's something that I use every single day. So I highly recommend that you give it a go and you get your head around it. In this instance, I'm using it not only to take weight, but length away also. This is going to give us an extremely texturized finish. Point cut the fringe to remove some of the length. And we are nearly finished. A little bit of wax into the hair and it's all done. It can be worn in very, very versatile fashion. Up or down, girl or boy, this is an absolute salon classic.
And there we have it, 2 totally different looks using one technique, so you can decide exactly what you want to get out of this particular pixie cut dependent on the needs of your client. It's an absolute winner in the salon. It's something that I use nearly every single day. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again very, very soon for another episode of The Life of Hair.